My name is Marty Ludas, and I'm the Initiative Curriculum Developer and Instructor, and I'm going to go over the program that I've developed that will be presented at Wake Tech on Chapanoke Road at the Public Safety Education Center. These courses will be available in the year 2013, and the instruction involves 3 8-hour days. You'll be working in 2 different phases. You'll be doing tabletop work where you'll be doing assignments, and then you'll also later in phase 2 be working at a latent print workstation. This course is intended for varying skills and experience of fingerprint examiners, and it is presented by the Wake Tech Continuing Education Program. Let me go through the materials you'll be receiving as part of the instruction. This binder, and one of the important components of this course is you will be developing this binder on your own, especially the workstation part of it. So when you're complete, you'll be evaluated on finishing all of the assignments that are in the workstation, and of course conducting all the comparisons. In addition to the binder, you'll receive a number of print pack materials and even the colored pencils and pens that you'll need. I'd just like to now take the time to go through the different assignments that we'll be doing in class. The first one involves the question to known comparison of stones and a stone face, and this is a proxy for fingerprint comparison, and it's a great icebreaker for the class. Most people really enjoy doing it, and it can be challenging. After that, we'll get into the designation and the recognition of ridge features, and in this course we'll employ a color-coded system and designate bifurcations with a green circle, ending ridges with a red circle, and ridge dots with a circle and shading. This is an example of representation of a fingerprint with these color designations. There are a number of assignments that you'll complete, and these are in your workbook. You'll use the ruler and the pencils to complete all these assignments, and very importantly, I want you to tally the score of each one of the different ridge features that you find and how many of them there are. And I'm just going through the different assignments. These will not take too long for you to complete during the tabletop session of the coursework. After the designation, we'll get into the concept, of course, of ridge counting. And this is at the foundation to identification. I think most people will understand. I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page and that they count ridges in the same manner. And these exercises, some are no magnifier required, and some do require a magnifier. And I'll just show you these real quickly right here. They go from very basic to a little bit more difficult, and these require a fingerprint magnifier. We'll now go into exercises that reflect the relative positioning and compliant ridge structures that are in an identification. And here we'll use ground truth known identifications, and you'll just illustrate identifications with the color code red circling the compliant ridge features that you find. And we're just going over the concept of analysis phase and analysis and comparison phase visually with these exhibits. I also have a few legacy charts. This is the old FBI type chart where you draw lines to compliant ridge features in an identification, and you'll move through these and complete these exhibits also. After this point, you're going to be ready, and we'll start some actual comparison of question to known prints. I use the term Q to K here, and these assignments involve comparison pairs, and they do not require a magnifier. These are pretty simple for everybody, and you'll just go through these and indicate your answers on the answer sheet so that we can insert that later into your completed fingerprint assignment binder. The comparisons now advance to what are called print score A through E. These are no magnifier assignments which you will crease and tear apart, and here you're going to document the ridge features that you select in the analysis phase, and then during the comparison you will actually mark the compliant ridge features that you see in the comparison phase. And in this process you'll be able to show exactly what you are looking at in the analysis phase process and how the identification culminated. All of these assignments, of course, again, will be marked and identified into your binder. The comparisons now advance to the APHIS Q to K assignments, and these are comparison pairs. You just determine identification or exclusion, and you make these conclusions and indicate the answers on your sheet. There are a number of these assignments, and the 300 series can become quite challenging for you. The final comparisons involve magnifier comparisons, and you will have to cut these out and complete all of these comparison assignments. One of the important components to this course is you will see the answers. If you have any questions, you will submit your that you completed the assignment, but you will self-correct all of your identifications. Your abilities then can be judged by making these reviews of all the comparisons, and many of them I have the identifications illustrated for you so that you'll be able to gauge how accurate you are doing with the assignments. The coursework after the fingerprint comparison assignments, it moves to the workstation, which I think you're really going to enjoy this experience. I don't know how many of you have used tutorials to learn how to do anything, but you're going to have to complete a number of tutorials. You'll be looking at the instructions on the right screen of your workstation, and on the left screen you'll be following exactly what I tell you in the assignment. There are a number of assignments. They all have to be completed exactly to the specifications. You'll be using headphones, and you'll be able to work at your own speed, and this is a very important advantage to this type of training. If you have a question, all you have to do is pause the tutorial, scrub backwards, play it again, and then if that doesn't work, all you have to do then is raise your hand and I'll come and assist you, and you'll move right along. Once you get through the first two tutorials, the learning curve is amazing, and you'll be able to pick up on all the other new things that you learn, mostly the concept of making text boxes and making different types of shapes and filling them and sizing them and using them to measure your exhibits. In this process, it's important that you complete all of the assignments, and you'll be getting a grade for each of the completed assignments. Let's look at a few of the assignments that were completed by students of mine. And this is the hand scan exemplar, and it simply shows the skin regions of the hand. You'll learn how to make text boxes to label. In this one, this is the hand x-ray, which shows the bone structure which relates to the skin regions of the hand, and you'll learn how to make endpoint arrows. Here, these assignments involve the in situ observation of actual friction ridge skin, and you're going to make or complete a number of these exhibits in the process. By the time you get to this plantar region, you'll know how to do most of the things that I feel like you need to know in the documentation process, and then you'll move along with other assignments. In this assignment, you'll use paintbrush the paintbrush program to illustrate the different ridge features, and then you'll be including captioned information, the swig-fast nomenclature for each of these. And at this point here, by the third day, I will be emailing you assignments, and you'll just check your email, and these are completed assignments that students completed, and these can vary, and depending on how quickly you can complete the assignments, I'll have more for you to do as it moves along. This was just a review of what you'll be doing in the initiative, and I'm very pleased to be able to offer this as part of the Wake Tech Continuing Education Program. Very importantly for you examiners who are certified or hope to gain certification, this instruction has been accepted by the International Association for Identification for recertification credits, so you will get 24 hours of credits for your IAI purposes. I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, you can email me or call, and we can get you scheduled to attend this course.